Jon Bellion, 80s film. This is the CVT guitar lesson for Eric. Great song, man. It's so poppy. And I don't know if this is off a movie soundtrack, if it's from the 80s, 90s now. It's definitely got that flashback retro thing. Standard tuning for this. Mainly synth stuff that I'm getting for you, but there is some guitar solo stuff as well. So, and I hear Def Leppard in some of these chordal tones. I don't know if it's so much in this song as it is going to be your next one, the Midnight. But anyways, 11th fret D and G, 9th fret B and E. And I'm going to bar those. And I'm going to go D, G, D, B, E. I'm going to do that. It's a hold, so we set everything down. I'm going to do that 3 times. And then the last one, you go right after that 9E into 12-11B, down up, 11G, down. And I just kind of use that third finger as a bar. And that whole thing 3 times. Then the next part, 32 seconds in, is some power chord stuff. Whole notes and half notes. You can go distortion or clean. I'm just going to keep it on clean until we get to the solo. It's a B power chord, 7E, 9A, 6-8, A and D, and then 6-9 up top. And it's whole note, 4 count, half note, 2 count, half note, 2 count, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, back to the B power chord, 2, 3, 4, back to the 6-8, 1, 2, 4, 6. 5 times of that. That's really the bulk of this rhythmically. You go back at 125, repeat section 1A and 1B, and then 1C has some really nice chordings in here. 2 minutes 29 seconds in. From the A string down, we're going to go 9, 8, 6, 7. That's a F sharp major chord. Just strum it, 4 count. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. The second one's a major 7. Just remove your middle finger, and we're barring the 6th fret. So, and then 6, 8, 6, 6, 3, 4, and then next one's a B major, but we start on the E string. 7, 9, 9, 8, 7. So I'm going to bar it. 2, 3, 4. Moving over to a C sharp. 4A, 6th fret, D, G, and B. So if it has a 2, it's a half note. If it has a 4, it's a whole note. That's just your count. I wrote them just because there's a lot of open space there, and I wanted you to be able to count it. Then you're going to go from the A string, 6, 8, 6, 7. It's a E flat or D sharp minor 7 chord. 2, 3, 4. Add the 6 off the low E, and pinky 9A, and get rid of the middle finger. 2, 3, 4, the B major. 2, 3, 4 from the A string down, 6, 8, 6, 7. And this is a quick change to an E chord to 7, 9, 9, 9. Okay? Then the solo comes in. And one of the faster parts of it's this but you need some distortion on it. Okay. 2nd fret E, 4th fret A, 6th fret D, slide to 7. And then 4A, 4D. Bend it. And then whammy swoop up. Like that. Just doing a little whammy dip. And then dive. So 6D, hammer 8, pull 6, slide to 8. But whammy swoop on the slide. See? And then slide back to 6. Three minutes in, 7B, middle finger, bend, release, or you're gonna pick, let it ring, bend, release, bend, hold, release, pull off to 6. It's a mouthful, but this is all it is. And then 6G. 305, middle finger 9B. We're going to bend, release, rest, slide to 12, and bend. Sounds like this. To 11G, and then go 14B, 10G. So you have this 14B, bend. You're going to pick, hold, bend, hold, release. Sounds like this. Or, and then down, up, down. 12, 11B, 11G. So 14 high E, bend, hold, release, pull off to 11. Then you're going to go 16 on the E and 11 on the E, and it's a trill, so it's pulls and hammers. You'll go, it's like 8 times, but halfway through start whammy bar. Watch. That type of vibe. That mimics the slur on a synthesizer or keyboard. That little, looks like a toggle switch on a keyboard. That's the way I would mimic that. So once again, let me do that for you. Where was that? 11 and 16. Alright, 316, 21 high E, and you're going to go from there to 19 on the B and E. And then 18E, 19B, so 16 on the B, hammer on to 18, and then 16, 14, whammy dive. 321, 4A, we're going to hammer 6, and then 4D and G, bend, release, and then I'm going to swap out fingers. Middle to 4G, pull 3, and then 6D. So you have and then we're gonna whammy swoop up on 4th fret on the D. So I'm gonna go. Then same thing with 6th fret, and then dive. Same thing on the 8th fret. Same thing on the 10th fret. And then same thing on the 11, but don't dive bomb it, vibrato it. Wait, that should be 11. So once again, starting on the 4. 10th fret G, 14B, and then 11B, pull 9, hammer 11, and then 11G. So it's with the whammy bar, it's like 4 hits. So okay, and that's it for that one. Great pop song. And you're usually the guy, man, when it comes to the pop CVTs. It's something with you and that Def Leppard melodic catchiness that we're able to do these. So thanks, Eric. Another one coming for you.